and welcome to a new video. As you can see, I'm not on the screen. It's me sewing because I wanted to try out a new type of video, which is those aesthetic-y kind of videos where you don't talk too much and you just show your projects. It doesn't really work out because I cannot be aesthetic for the life of me, but for the first part of the video, it does kind of work out. And this is just me making my spring/summer outfits, and that's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoy. I think I got a little gung-ho on sewing because I haven't sewn for a while. I have cut out like 7 projects. Welcome to my project tour. I have this project, which is going to be a tiered dress. I have this one that is going to be like a milkmaid top. This one that is going to be like ruffle shorts. This one is possibly going to be a halter top if I can figure it out. This one is going to be a lace wrap-up top. This one is going to be a lace skirt. This one, which it's just this, is going to be a tiered mini skirt. And this one is going to be overalls with this fabric that I have had for forever. I'm not going to make this in this video, but I also cut that out today. So all of that and this. By the way, all of these that I cut out were all from one bed sheet and one fitted sheet and one pillowcase. So I'm pretty proud of that. But yeah, I kind of overdid it. By the way, this is all new techniques that I'm doing. I've never made a tiered skirt or a tiered dress, though this is probably the same concept of just making the skirt and adding a bodice, so this shouldn't be too bad. Milkmaid top. I patterned it out with the duct tape method, but I have not used this pattern yet. The shorts. I've never made ruffle shorts, and I'm altering a pattern that I have, so I don't know if it'll work. A halter top. I didn't have enough fabric to cut out the back piece, so it's becoming a halter top. I've never made a halter top because I wasn't sure it was gonna fit me, so that's new too. The wrap top is also new. I've never made a wrap top, which is kind of the same as that. And again, I'm altering a pattern. Awesome. Lace skirt is easy. Circle skirt with lace on the bottom, blah, blah, blah. Tiered mini skirt. I hope I cut the right lengths. And overalls. Again, altering a pattern. I don't know. This is supposed to be a chill video, but I overwhelm myself so much. Why do I do that? Okay, we're chilling this video. We're chilling. We're going with the vibes. Okay. I'll stop talking and get to the chill vibes. This was just a one-time incident. I hope, because I tend to do this a lot. And it only goes downhill from there. But for right now, here I am pressing my bodice pieces for the tiered dress. This was actually a very straightforward project. I would honestly make a bunch of them in different colors because I found peace with this project. And since I did everything properly, for example, actually pressing my pieces before I sew them together, it was a great time sewing this. Here's me pinning the bodice to my mannequin. I was insanely proud of how this turned out. Who knew that actually listening to people tell you to press your stuff after every step would actually be right? Don't be like me and listen to those people. So I've run into a small problem. You see how well this fits? I'm really proud of myself because I didn't test this pattern. It fits really well. The shoulder ties are really good, but the back is too big. It overlaps that much. Here's where the other one ends. So, and I don't have a zipper. So I'm thinking I can do a shirring technique where I connect these here and maybe connect elastic from wherever I need to all the way down, just a few elastic channels, and that will bring it in and I'll be able to get into it, hopefully. And then when it comes to adding the first panel, I'll gather it in the front and then leave the back ungathered, and it'll get gathered by spreading this out from the elastic, and then it'll just self-gather. Hopefully, that's my plan.
And turns out I didn't even need to do any shirring across the back, because when I sewed the back together, it actually fit really well except the waistline. So here I am sewing a small piece of elastic just across the middle back waistline and just there, because that's where it needed to cinch in. And I still kept my plan of gathering the first tier of the skirt around the waistline and then let the back of the first tier self-gather with the elastic. I hope that makes sense. It's what I needed, and in the end you can't even see it, so good job for my spur of the moment thinking.
I finished the dress. I am so proud of how it came out. It looks really good. I've been staring at it for so long because of how it looks. You can see the ties on top, the silhouette that I really wanted. The gathering looks really good. I'm really proud of that. The mistake I had at the back, you can't even see it. So I made a dress with no closures, and I can get in and out of it, and it still cinches like I wanted it to. Now, I've made a lot of things that I'm proud of, but this probably takes the cake. I'm so happy with it. I didn't show you the best part. It has pockets, and the pockets actually work. They're actually deep. Don't mind the mess on the floor, but I'm very proud of myself. Also, another awesome part about this is I didn't need to hem it because I made this out of a bed sheet, and there were enough ends that were already pre-hemmed that I didn't have to hem it. So this went way faster than it could have ever went, and I'm really happy with my dress. This was also part of me trying to learn how to love the body that I'm in, because I'm very insecure with my arms. There is never a project that I make that doesn't have sleeves or doesn't cover my arms in some way. I usually wouldn't do this, but I feel very pretty in it. I did finish another project. I made the mini skirt, but I kind of hate it. The top is too long. It looks awkward, like a trapezoid shape on top, and then the bottom is gathered and shorter. I don't like that look or like it on me. I also think the skirt is a little too short for me. I would wear shorts under it anyways, but it's still a little too short in the back for me. I was working on scraps when I was cutting out the pattern pieces, so I may take out the elastic and add it to the milkmaid top that I plan to make, but there's that. Though it might be even shorter because I decided to be professional. Let's see if you can see that. I stitched on top of the elastic casing, so I'd have to seam rip all of that if I want to save as much length as I could. But I have been very professional making this stuff. For this dress, I did a good job on doing everything the proper way. I pressed everything along the way. I never do that, so it's no wonder it came out good. Who knew that when you do things the proper way, it actually comes out great? Not me. I try to take the easy way out. And also, this is regular clothes that are going to be in my wardrobe, so I should make them proper. But still, I just want to be a smidge lazy when I sew sometimes. I don't know. And I did the 4-point clipping strategy. I don't know what it's called, where you're adding another tier onto something, and so you clip like 4 points onto the previous tier and 4 points on the one you want to gather, and then gather in between those pinned points. I actually did that and it was so much easier. Why didn't I do that on my patchwork skirt? Because that would have been so much easier. But now I know. I should have been doing things the proper way. I know the proper way. I'm just lazy. I need to stop doing that. I missed you guys. I haven't talked to the camera at all, and I missed you guys. I don't think I can do this aesthetic sewing thing. I was just gonna, you know, insert a little commentary there and show the whole process and then say bye guys, thanks for watching. I can't do that. That's not me. I am a gremlin. I am a creature when I create. There is no aesthetic here. I can't get the camera angles. I can't get the like ambiance or anything. That's not me. Once in a while, sure, you can get something out of me. Most of the time, I am a creature. Trying to stay silent while I'm trying to get ambiance noise, like the sewing machine going or cutting fabric or something, it does not compute. Over here talking myself through it, or I'm singing and I'm like, oh shoot, I was recording the video. I'm too much of a creature when I create, so it's not gonna happen. I'm over here like, so the tone will change up in this part of the video. I'm just gonna make it like my normal video. I hope you're okay with that, because you ain't gonna find aesthetic over here. It's only chaotic creature. I don't know. I am done with my whole spiel. I miss talking to the camera. It was fun. The next project I'm going to be working on is the halter top. I've never made one of these. I'm using what I use for almost every bodice pattern. Is the Salia romper from Mood Fabrics. It's a free pattern. It fits me so well and it goes together really fast, and I'm just now noticing I have no lining, so I should cut that out. Great. I thought I cut out lining for it. I didn't. And if it's gonna be a halter top, there's gonna be no back. So I really need lining. And I definitely didn't have any scraps. None at all. I used every inch of that fitted sheet and the bed sheet. But I tried to make the shorts. Remember those? I was gonna make ruffle shorts. I hate them. Disgusting. I don't like it. I don't like the way they fit. They were going together so well. I was sewing them like normal shorts. I was putting them together normally. I think altering the pattern kind of put me on a downfall, which all I did was shorten the waistband length, but maybe I shouldn't have done that. The shorts are scrapped from this video, and I also don't think they would have looked cute in this fabric. Maybe that's me coping. I don't know, but maybe one day I'll do the ruffle shorts some other time. But for now, this is spare fabric that I'm going to cut out my lining for the halter top. And hopefully this halter top fits me how I want it to fit. I'm gonna start cutting out my lining. Look at me doing the proper thing. Ironing my pieces before I sew. Wait, I sound like that one episode of SpongeBob. Look at me. I'm scrubbing the toilets at night.
Look at me, I'm swabbing the bathroom at night.
What is wrong with me? Doing the proper thing. Oh my, this was a bad hair day to have. I look bald. So this project was a fail. Halter top does not work for me. Well, maybe there are adjustments I can do to make it fit. For example, I would need to extend this to under the arm. Extend this top part a little more to right here too, like straight up under the arm, because I was spilling out of it. That's not something I can put on the internet. I'm sorry. I wish I could have shown you an example. And there was too much showing and I'm not comfortable with that. And I'm really sad it did not work out because it looks so cute. Look at the back. Oh my gosh. It's so cute, but not for me. And since I am top heavy, having it tie up back, that's a lot of strain on my neck. Maybe if I had more support here. Anyways, it just did not work, sadly. I'm sad. I thought it would, but for not adjusting the pattern at all and just cutting out what I needed to, it came out pretty good. But it was showing too much of and I don't want to be shown to the public. I have one more thing I'm working on in this video, and that is the milkmaid top that I patterned myself. Have I made a mock-up of this at all? Take a guess. I tried to copy what I saw online and drafted it from that, so hopefully this one at least works out. And if I like the skirt that I previously made on it, I'll add that to it, since in this video I'll only have one wearable if this milkmaid top doesn't come out right. I'll be really sad about that. One wearable. It's a very nice wearable. I wore it out yesterday. It's very breezy and nice. Let's try and figure it out. I never knew crochet hooks had a different use outside of crochet, but you can use them to turn out straps, I've learned. And ever since I learned how to turn out straps where you close one end and put it through the other, it has been so easy with a crochet hook. Like, you just kind of open the end where it's closed and then you push in. Okay, I haven't done one this small yet. I've only been doing it with the straps I've been making, but it's such an easy way. Oh, okay. It's such an easy way to turn straps. I wish I knew about this before, because I've avoided making straps because they're so hard to turn out. And I didn't like using the loop turner. I genuinely don't know how it works. And I would keep both ends open. Do I need a smaller one? I might need a smaller one. Yes, I got it. You just go. You just go. It's so awesome. It's stacking on there. It's not looking too great. Hold on. I haven't tried it with something this long and something this skinny, so hopefully this works out. There's no more room on the... Oh, I did it. And then you just take the good side, pop it off the hook, and then... Oh, it's getting stuck. Hold on. Oh. And voila! I got a drawstring. That is so cool. I love crafting. I love being a hoarder of hobbies. I'm not sure how I like it. I don't think it looks that good. I don't know if it's the way the gathers are distributed or something, but I don't like how it looks. I don't know if it's the fabric. It could be the fabric too. The straps are too long, but it also could be because the back is not sewn together yet. But it looks weird. It might be because this is super long. No. Or it might be. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it looks off.
Let's just skip to the end, shall we? Because it doesn't get better from there. I go on to add the sleeves and it just doesn't look good. As you can see, the straps are falling off my shoulders. I still think it looks weird or off and I can't put my finger on it. If you think you know, please, your insight would be welcomed, but I have no idea why it looks off. It may look good off shoulder if I add elastic to the sleeves, maybe, but I just think it looks weird. And then the back, oh good gracious, girl, turn back around, because I'm really sad this didn't work out. It could have been so good. I don't really know what I should change. Maybe I should work with this pattern and the pattern I used for my tiered skirt and change it around that. I have no idea, but I was really sad this didn't work out. I have one wearable out of all these projects I made in this video. How did that happen? But I'm trying not to get my hopes too down with this video. I even debated with posting it, but not everything can come out perfect. So I decided to still post this video. I hope you guys still enjoyed it, even if it's a major fail. And I hope you guys look forward to my next videos because it's crochet again and I'm really excited about them. I hope you guys can stick around and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
putting this on the internet.